Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another Pokemon Pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Slowbro Pokemon number 80 on the Pokédex. Now for this little sidekick water type, we're going to be using some sand, red, pink, black, light gray wool, white wool, and then just a couple blocks of brown wool. So let's begin this Pokemon with 3 blocks of our black wool. So here we go, we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. Now after we have those 3, we are going to place a white, a red, and then another white. So make sure you guys have this for the foundation of your Slowbro. Now we're gonna start building on the left side. So for the left, we're gonna place a black wool. On top of the black, we're gonna place a gray, and then 4 black wools to the left of that. Then we're gonna go up by 2 blocks on the beginning of the black. Then we're gonna place 1 sand block with 2 black wools on the right of the sand block, and then 3 black wools on the top of the sand block. Then we're gonna place 1 red wool on top of these 2 blacks on the right of the sand. Next to the red, we're gonna place a white. To the right of the white, we're gonna place 2 black wools, then a black, and also 2 black wools above the pink. So make sure you guys have this. I know it looks kind of confusing, but I promise you that at the end of the video, it's all going to make sense. And we're going to end up with a pretty cool looking Slowbro. So now let's see. Over here in the middle of these 3 black wools, we're going to grab our brown and we're going to place 4 brown wools. Just like that. Then we're also going to place a pink and a brown. And to the left of that brown, we're going to place 2 black wools to the left, and also 2 black wools going down, just like so. Then we're going to grab our red, and what we're going to do is that in this little corner, we're going to go down by 3 red wools, and then below the black, we're going to go down by 2 red wools. Then we need to switch to our black because we're going to place 2 black wools on the right of the 2 reds. And then on the bottom here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 black wools. Then we also need to place a black wool in this corner and then 3 black wools on the left side of those 3 red wools. Now this part's going to be filled in with sand, so you know what, let me just go ahead and fill it in with you guys because it's going to take no time at all. And there we go, that's going to be his belly. Now up here in this little middle section, we need to add just a little bit of detail, so we're going to grab a pink, a red, a pink, and then 2 red wools. Just like that. So let's take a step back. Now throughout the video, I'm going to be taking a lot of steps back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. So feel free to stop the video whenever you need to. So now let's keep on building. We're going to start on this 2 black wools that you see here. We're going to place a white wool, and then to the right of the white wool, we're going to place a red and then a pink. On top of the pink, we're going to go up by 2 black wools. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We're going to go up by 2 red wools. Then we're going to grab a black wool on the top and a black wool on the right, so you have 2 diagonal black wools. So now let's squeegee to the left over here. We're going to grab our black next to this white, and we're going to go up by 3 black wools. Then a pink on the right, a black on the top, a pink on the right of the black, and then another black. So I know that was kind of confusing, so let me just go over what we just did. Sorry if my hair is, not my hair, but sorry if my chair is squeaking. It's really squeaky today. But yeah, make sure you guys have 3 black wools, then a pink, a black, a pink on the right, and then a black on the top of that. So make sure you guys have that before we move on to the next step, which is going to involve grabbing a gray wool. We're going to place a gray wool here, and then a white on the right, and then a black on the right of that white. Now right here, below this last black wool that we placed, we're going to place 3 black wools, and then again, another 3 black wools, but make sure that you leave a block like so. So let's go ahead and place a sand block in here and in here. So make sure you guys have this little part. Now below this black, we're going to add a pink. On the right of that pink, we're going to place 3 black wools with 3 sand blocks on the top. And then a black on the right with a white on the top and a black on the right of that white. Then what we're going to do next is that we are going to grab our sand block and we're going to place just a row of 3 sand blocks. Then we're going to place a black on the right with a brown on the top. Then to the left of this brown, we're going to go back to our sand and we're going to add another row of sand. Because starting right here, we're going to place a white wool. It's going to be the beginning of his eye. So after we place that white wool, on the left side, we're going to place 2 sand blocks and then 2 diagonal brown wools. Then we're going to grab our white, and with our white, we're going to place 3 white wools with a black in the middle, a white on the left, and on the right. Then we're going to place a white on the top of the black, and there we go. Just make sure you guys have that, just like that. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to move on to the left here. Next to this gray wool, we're going to go up by 2 black wools. And then a row of sand, just like that. Then we're going to add a black wool on top of this sand block that we just added. And then we're going to place just 1, 2, 3, 4 more sand blocks with 3 brown wools on the top and 2 black wools going up on top of the sand. Then we're going to grab our pink. We're going to place a pink, a black, a pink with a red wool on the top. Then what we're going to do is that on the left of the pink and red, we're going to go up by 2 black wools. And then on top of the red, we're going to place 3 black wools. Then we're going to place a pink with a black on the right. And below this pink, place 2 red wools. But wait, something doesn't look right. Actually, no. Yeah, it looks fine. We're going to place 2 red wools just like that. Then we're going to grab our black. We're going to place 3 black wools going towards the right with a black on the bottom. Then right here on the right of this top black one, we're going to place a red, a pink, a red with 3 black wools on the top and 3 black wools going down. Then we're going to add a pink with a black on the left. And below this pink, we're going to go down by 5 black wools. So make sure you added 5 black wools, just like that. Then we're going to switch to our pink. We're going to place 1 pink with 4 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all of this will be filled in with pink at the end of the video. But just make sure you guys have this up to this point. I know this is kind of going to be a long tutorial, but I just want to make sure that we do it just right. So sorry if it's a bit slow. But now let's continue on this bottom section. We're going to add a black with a pink on the top. And then 2 black wools. Then we're going to follow it up with 2 pink wools. And on the right of those 2 pinks, we're going to place 3 black wools like so. Then we're going to grab our gray wool and we're going to add 3 gray wools with 3 black wools on the bottom, 1 black wool on the right, and then 3 black wools on the top of those 3 gray wools. Talking about gray wools, we're going to add 1 gray wool here with 3 black wools on the right. Then coming back to this middle section, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you added 4 blocks all together, but it's going to be 2 here and then 2 on the top. Then we need to add a white wool with 3 red wools on the left in this particular shape. Then we're going to add a white, a red, And then on top of this red, white, and red, we're going to add a row of 3 black wools and 1 more little black wool, like so. Then let's go ahead and just fill this section in with some pink so it's easier to see what we have built. And now it's time for that big rock that like ends up biting him. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a Geodude or something that bit his tail. If you guys know what Pokemon actually bit his tail, because I know that he like dips his tail in the water and that's how he evolves from a Slowpoke to a Slowbro. By dipping his little tail and waiting for something to bite it. So now let's see, what can we do to finish this guy off? Let's see, let's go down here. We're gonna grab a gray wool, and then 2 black wools going up, a light gray wool, with 4 black wools going up on the right of the light gray wool. Then here, we're gonna add a gray wool, a light gray wool, and then a gray wool. On top of this light gray wool, we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wools. Then to the left of this gray wool, light gray wool, we're gonna add a white and a black. Then we're gonna place 3 more light gray wools in this particular shape. And we're gonna surround it with 3 black wools on the right, and then 2 more diagonal black wools. So make sure you guys have that for one of the little like spikes that this rock has. Now on the left of this black wool, we're gonna add a light gray wool with 2 black wools on the top. To the left of those 2 black wools, we're gonna add a white and a light gray and a gray. To the left of this gray, we're gonna add 2 light grays with 2 gray wools on the bottom, and then a gray wool on the left of those 2 light grays. Then we're gonna grab our white. We're gonna place 2 white wools, a light gray wool. Then we're gonna place 2 gray wools with a white wool on the left. Now on top of this 2 gray wools, we're gonna add our white. We're gonna place 1 white and then 3 white wools going up. Then we're gonna switch back to our black. We're gonna go up by 3 black wools on the on the right. Then a black wool on the top of the white, 2 black wools on the left here. Then we're also gonna add 2 black wools moving to the left. In this section here, we're gonna place 2 gray wools going down. And then a black with 2 white wools. Then 2 black wools on the left of the white and on the top of the white. Now we need to add some detail in this little middle section, so for that, let's start right here. You see this gray wool? On the bottom, we're gonna add a light gray, and then with 5 gray wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the bottom of that, we're gonna add a light gray wool, a white wool, and a black wool, and that's gonna be its eye. Then on the top here, we're going to add 2 white wools with 2 gray wools on the left and then a white. On top of this white, we are going to add a gray wool, a light gray wool, and then 4 white wools going towards the right. Now back on top of this gray wool, we're going to add 2 black wools with 3 white wools, and then a light gray wool and a white. And then the rest is pretty simple. We're just gonna fill this guy in with some light gray wool, and then the rest of our Slowbro with some pink wool, so it looks just like the one on the left. So while I start backing up, so you can see how exactly you need to fill it in. Should be pretty simple. Remember, the Pokemon's gonna be pink, and the rock is just gonna be with our light gray wool. So if you guys enjoyed this Pokemon Pit Start tutorial, please hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to stay up to date with all our newest videos, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when we post a new one. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time.
To catch them is my real test. To train them is